the hockey stream on episode 446 of the VIG Lounge, where the Penguins are playing part 2 of a back-to-back, taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs here at PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh. Will the Penguins be able to come away with another win, or will the Leafs dominate on Hockey Night in Canada on this Saturday evening game, which is playing Saturday morning, technically here on the VIG Lounge, but we won't need to get into semantics, right? If you guys are enjoying the content, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's get right in to the Penguins and Leafs here on the VIG Lounge as we play some NHL 26. Crosby and Matthews to meet at center, and we're underway as the Leafs win the opening draw. Puck blocked off by Wotherspoon. Up the left wing side to Brian Rust. Rust gains the red line and dumps it in. Crosby had it along the wall and then lost it. Rakell tried to get a shot away. Now Wotherspoon backhand to the net by Rakell as the Penguins get their first shot on goal. And we're, for some reason, missing the scoreboard again. And a save by Shilovs. As the Penguins are being hemmed into the zone a little bit. We try to figure out what the heck is going on here. Here comes Rakell. Breaks in, shoots, rebound to the corner and gathered by Rust. Rust tried to get a shot away. And Stolars will hang on and get the whistle as I try to figure out why we don't have... Okay, is there a way that I can actually do this for settings? Like, what is going on here? I don't understand this. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. That's why. Okay, settings. There we go. I mean, I don't normally mess with the visual settings. I'm not a visual guy, but I don't know what the hell is going on with this thing. Okay. Yeah, it should be on. I don't know why it isn't. Let's see if this fixes it. Oh, this is another grudge match, which is kind of random because from last I understand, Toronto and Pittsburgh are a rival, and a shot went high and wide from Letang. And Penguins now really going to work. Malkin, unstoppable force indeed. Malkin the other side, scores! Gino catches in at the casino. The Penguins lead it 1-0. Malkin was a man possessed on that ship, holding onto the puck for what felt like an eternity. Finally got it in, and there's the goal for Gino. As we still don't have a score clock for some reason. So we can't check shots until the end, and oh, there's the goal. Nick Waugh, and it's tied. And Malkin with his 10th, Waugh with his, and this game is a brand new one. I'd love to give you guys times, but I can't. Because I don't know what exactly, oh, there, it's there now. Okay, that's interesting. Because I talked about it. Score clocks like Fight Club. Rule number 1, don't talk about score clock or it'll appear, and we finally have it. Here comes McGroarty. Knocked off the puck. Matt Dumba inserted into the lineup. Taking the place of Harrison Brudick. Shot denied by Stolars. As we're tied at 1 with 7 shots each. At 12:03 to go here in the first. Puck taken away by Dewar, former Leaf. Dewar now up the left side to Lizotte. Lizotte will send it around, collected on the wall by big Kevin Hayes. Hayes to the net, denied, and held by Stolars. 10:45 to go. As we finally have a score clock, tied at 1. As the Leafs, of course, win another draw. Lizotte with a takeaway. He'll bring it back in. Stops up. Finds a lane! And turned aside off the pad of Stolars. Puck deflects wide. Wotherspoon tried to step up on McCabe. Shot got blocked. Sent all the way around. And here's a penalty. Sammy Blais, who is now a Montreal Canadian IRL. Cross-check on Blake Lizotte. And he'll sit for 2 minutes or less. Hopefully less. Lost the draw, but Mantha kept it in. Anthony Mantha with a shot turned aside by Stolars. Now Rakell with a chance denied. Rust settles it down. Finds Rakell. Rakell with a long drive handled by Stolars. Leafs finally get a hold of it. Look to get it out. Erik Karlsson. Cross to Rust. Now up the left side to Mantha. Mantha regains the zone. Mantha stops up. Crosby on the backhand. Turned aside by Stolars. Getting physical. Mantha's got it. Trying to get it across to Karlsson. And that pass got disrupted. Here comes Nick Waugh short-handed. And that shot went wide. As there's a battle for it along the wall. Pushed to the corner and regathered. Catches Rust in stride. Rust tried to get a shot away and lost the puck. And Karlsson lost the puck. Now Carlo has it. Gets it to Matthews. Matthews looking to break shorthanded. Got a shot off. Saved by Shelovs. And Malkin passes it up the middle to nobody in particular, and that's an icing on the power play with a second left. 6:23 to go in a grudge match that shouldn't be a grudge match, but here we are. Because, you know, that storied rivalry between Toronto and Pittsburgh. Toronto has a rivalry with a black and gold team, but it is not the Penguins. Puck carried in. Now by Letang as the penalty is over. And they couldn't do anything with it. Here's Chris Tanev. Defers. Now up the left side, carried in by Rakell. Rakell spins in the left wing circle. He'll let it go. The rebound off the pad of Stolars. Sammy Blais out of the box and on his wallet. And the Penguins come away with it. Blake Lizotte. Or at least they did until a back check knocked the puck off the stick. Pass up now to Kevin Hayes. Hayes with a shot off the pad of Stolars. Gathered across now to Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon tees one up and lets it go. Here comes Justin Brazeau with a chance turned aside by Stolars. Pittsburgh managed to keep it in until Nylander got away with it. Nylander knocked off the puck. Cross now to Wotherspoon. Up the right side to Anthony Mantha. Mantha lets it go and listens to his colleagues and shoots, but it doesn't matter as the Penguins and Leafs are tied at 1. After 1. Knockdown on Jared Cowan, or Easton Cowan, excuse me. As we take a look at some saves made by Anthony Stolarz, and this guy's got to fix his camera yet again. Oh, this game is absolutely ridiculous. And I mean, not NHL 26, but this particular game. No score clock, then we lose the camera. Probably to gain the score clock with my luck. But let's just go ahead and try to fix this again. There we go. Will we have the score clock for period 2? Let's find out. Pittsburgh out shooting the Leafs 18-10. Out hitting 14-7. That's actually very surprising. I thought the Leafs hit a lot more. Face-off dominated by Toronto. What else is new? And Pittsburgh is 0-for-1 on the man advantage. We'll see if we can get another shot and hopefully put the power play to good use in period 2. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes to go. Let's see what this middle frame has in store, shall we? And we're underway as the Leafs win the opening draw of the second, just as they did in the first. Rakell brings it in though, gets a shot off, and Stolarz holds on. Crosby wins it back to Carlson. He lets it go off the pad of Stolarz. And a shot by Rakell turned aside by Stolarz as well. Here's Michelli. Who I think at this point probably wishes he was back in Utah. Penguins look to get it out. Carried in now by Brian Rust. Rust, shot from the right side. I believe off the Stolarz stick. He definitely clicked something and went wide. Here's Rakell. Long drive, handled, and Carlson has it. He'll settle it down and then try to skate his way in and get knocked off the stick. Here's Morgan Riley. Across to Robertson. He's just had a strange tenure in Toronto. Think he's going to get traded, then he gets re-signed. Shot by Rakell off the pad of Stolarz. Malkin has it. Gets it to Justin Brazeau. Brazeau fires another stave off the shoulder, this time of Stolarz. Letang crisscrosses with Shea. Tried the one-timer, but had to do it on the backhand. Off the bar and out for Brazeau. And a save by Stolarz from Letang. And here comes Juan, a breakaway. Denied by Sheila Hobbs. Nice pass up to Matt Dumba. Dumba lost it. Oh, and Brazeau just ran out of room as he was edged off by Carlo. Scott Lawton dumps it in. I completely forgot about him being on the Leafs still. I'm sorry to say. Nothing against him. It's just something I honestly hadn't considered. I'm so used to him being a Flyer still. Just score! Ben Kindle! Finally, a shot that Stolarz couldn't read, and the Penguins lead it 2-1. There you go, save at one end. And a goal at the other. Kindle settles down the rebound, puts it past Anthony Stolarz, and just like that, the Penguins have themselves their second lead of the night. And Kindle's got 10. And there's another icing. 8 minutes remaining as the Penguins have themselves their second one-goal lead. Oh, had it on the breakaway and then passed it to himself. Across the... Oh, he lets it go! What a chance that materialized out of nowhere by the looks of it. Regathered by Caleb Jones. Pass across to Dumba. Nice passing play. Get it up to Caleb Jones, who joins the rush. Rebound for Dewar at the side of the net. He just couldn't finish. Got it to Dumba, who will gain the red line and send it in. Left it along the wall. Backhand chance by Rakell denied. Rust in front. And Stolarz got that too. Penguins are buzzing right now, but Anthony Stolarz is certainly doing his job to keep the Leafs in it. As he's had some remarkable stops. Otherwise, this game would not be close. Carlson tries to walk his way in. Lost the puck at the final moments. Now Rust has it. He'll shoot the rebound. Knocked off the stick before Rakell could let it go. Wotherspoon. Hit puck does get dumped into the Pen zone. Up the middle now to Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon turns and shoots. Pass save. Score! Rebound! Score! Rakell! It's tricky score goal unless you are Rickard Rakell. It's tricky! Tricky Ricky, Tricky Ricky. Just jams away at it as Stolarz is flopping around. And there is a face of an angry, grizzled coach as Craig Berube just wonders what the hell he got himself into. 1:35 remaining here in the second. As the Penguins have extended their lead, it's 3-1. Rust with a chance, turned aside by Stolarz. And Shelovs will hang on with 17 seconds to go. As we have a look at the Penguins bench. And that'll do it for 2 periods of play. The Penguins lead the Leafs 3-1 after 40. There's the jam away goal by Rakell. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal 35-18 in favor of the Penguins. Hits 22-18 favoring Pittsburgh as well. And the faceoffs doubled by the Leafs exactly 10-5. Penguins did win a few of them though, and the only man advantage was back in the first. Pittsburgh was not successful on it, but we do have 3 goals at even strength. Can we bring things home in the third? Let's find out. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes to go. Third period, action momentarily here on the VIG Lounge. And the Leafs win that draw to start the third. Penguins get it back in their own zone. Carlson got it up to Rust. Rust crisscrosses. Crosby to the front of the net. Carlson tried to set up a shot, couldn't do it. Rust will, though. Now Rakell's got it. Crosby in front of the rebound. And another shot by Rakell. Shot tried to tip it, but Stolar said no. Marconi got knocked off the puck. Or Michelli, excuse me. Oh, what a goal for Rakell! '67th heaven, what a beauty! As Rickard Rakell has his 10th of the year. "17 minutes remaining here in the third, and the Penguins extend their lead to 3. Everybody's apparently getting their 10th goal of the season. Crosby. With a shot off the pad of Stolar's. Long drive. Handled by Shea. Up to Evgeny Malkin. Malkin. Off to Mantha. Backhand by Brazeau, and Stolar's will hang on with 13:58 to go here in the third. Now we're going to take a look at the work of Archer Shelovs. As he has been spectacular when called upon. Even though the Penguins are driving play at the moment. 13:58 to go. As Pittsburgh has an offensive zone that they inevitably lost. Puck given away to Mantha. Oh, what a save by Stolar's! To Rob Mantha down low, getting a pad on it, and then holding on. Yeah, what happened there? Leafs are offside. 13:02 to go here in the third. As we take a look at Rickard Rakell, who has a couple of goals this evening and an absolute beauty to put the Penguins up 4-1. Rickard Rakell's definitely heated up. He scored in the last game. 2 goals. Now he scored 2 goals against the Leafs as well. Nice to see. Because ever since he's come to Pittsburgh, I've been a Rickard Rakell fan. Ricky the Rocket, as they call him as well. Mantha with a chance, turned away. Malkin trying to battle for it. He will. He comes out with it. Lost the puck, though. And now Blade to Tavares. Shea trying to do a hit, couldn't execute it properly. Letang with some nice stick work. Puck deflects wide. Puck regathered. Carried in now by Letang. Letang with a bomb, and Stolar's handled that and got it to the corner. Letang has it again from an awkward angle, and Stolar stopped that as well. Now Malkin settles it down. Stolar's has it. As there's a whack. Who is that? As we take a look at the Penguins' upcoming schedule. Now we're going to have a battle of Philadelphia in there. Or, sorry, a battle of Pennsylvania in there, I should say. Against Philadelphia, sorry. And I will, of course, have that game for you, like all the others. Callum. And the Penguins looking to try to get it out. And, oh, they almost did. Crossed up at the blue line, and Novak is offside. 7:52 remaining. And Shilon's with a save. Chant of "Go Leafs Go" for some of these fickle fans as Toronto tries to get themselves back into it. McGroarty will get it out for the Pens. Collected now by Caleb Jones with a fly back to the net, and Stolarz has it. 5:52 remaining. As we look at the handiwork once more of Anthony Stolarz. Matthews. Cross and the rebound went wide. Penguins having a real hard time getting it out right now. Chance in front, turned aside by Stolarz. Oh my God, I keep saying Stolarz. Turned aside by Shilon's. I'm so used to what was the Penguins' offensive attack, but now the Leafs are really hemming the Penguins in right now. Shilon's thought about getting a whistle, but decided not to, and Rust will finally send it into the Leaf zone. Collected by Rakell. Knocked off stride, and the puck knocked off the stick by Myers. McMahon. Michelli alone in front, and he couldn't finish. Pass along the wall to Brazeau. Mantha gains the red line. Collected now by Malkin. Malkin fires, pad save, Stolarz. See, now I got it. Shea defers to Letang. Now up the left wing side to Malkin, crisscrossing with Mantha. Now Letang's got it. Back to Shea. Shea with a shot from range, handled by Stolarz. Might have been deflected in front. Letang with another bomb, and it hit traffic. Might have gone off Philippe Myers. And that puck is iced somehow? Okay, I thought I gained the red line, but I guess not. 12.7 to go here in the third, in the grudge match that never was. Here comes Kevin Hayes. In the dying seconds, he scores! Kevin Hayes has scored a goal! Penguins lead continues to grow. Finally, I got the one time where someone yells shoot. I do, and it actually pays off. Big Kevin Hayes as Craig Berube puts his head in his hand. As he honestly doesn't know what to do anymore. This game is over. 5-1. And why would you... What? Why would you change the goaltender with literally seconds left? 0.7 seconds, and we get a goaltending change. What the actual... Okay. Anyway, Joseph Wall didn't receive any shots, but the Penguins lit up Anthony Stolarz, come away with a 5-1 win, and put this grudge match that never was to bed with a dominating performance against the Leafs. How you doing, Iceberg? Take one last look at the stats before we wrap things up. And I mean, Stolarz had made some unbelievable saves, even though he gave up 5. But let's have a look at these stats, shall we? Shots on goal, 50-29 in favor of the Penguins. Hits, 32-22. The less we say about the faceoffs, the better. The Leafs dominated in that. Of course they did. And the only power play was back in the first, but the Penguins did put up 5 goals at even strength, 2 off the stick from Rickard Rakell, and resulting in a 5-1 win for the Black and Gold. Thank you all for tuning in to part 1 of this episode of the VIG Lounge. I'll be back momentarily with the Golden Knights and Sharks, so join me for that. But until next time, which will be in relatively short order, I am the visually impaired gamer 1987. I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a satisfying Saturday, everybody.